Today our topic is the psychology of winning, what champions know. Winning is not just about talent or luck. It's about mindset, habits, and the way you think. Champions, whether in sports, business, or life, share certain psychological traits that set them apart. They don't just hope for success. They work for it, plan for it, and believe in it. The psychology of winning is about understanding how to train your mind to achieve greatness. It's not just about the physical effort, but also the mental strength that helps you push through challenges. Let's talk about what champions know and how you can apply these lessons to your own life. First, champions know the importance of setting clear goals. A goal is like a target. Without a target, you're just shooting arrows in the dark. Champions don't just dream big. They break their dreams into smaller, achievable steps. They know where they want to go and create a plan to get there. For example, if someone wants to run a marathon, they don't just start running 26 miles on the first day. They start with shorter distances and gradually increase their stamina. This approach applies to everything in life. Whether you want to start a business, learn a new skill, or improve your health, setting clear, realistic goals is the first step. Champions also write down their goals and review them regularly. This keeps them focused and motivated. Second, champions understand the power of discipline. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's easy to work hard when you're motivated, but motivation comes and goes. Discipline is what keeps you going when motivation fades. Champions don't wait for the perfect moment or the right mood. They create a routine and stick to it. For example, a professional athlete doesn't skip training because they're tired or busy. They show up every day, even on the hard days. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start small. Commit to doing one thing every day that brings you closer to your goal. Over time, these small actions add up to big results. Third, champions embrace failure as part of the journey. No one wins all the time. Even the greatest athletes and entrepreneurs face setbacks. What sets champions apart is how they respond to failure. They don't see it as the end. They see it as a lesson. Failure teaches you what doesn't work and pushes you to try harder. Champions analyze their mistakes, learn from them, and come back stronger. For example, Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, was cut from his high school team. Instead of giving up, he used that failure as motivation to work harder. He later said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times, I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I failed over and over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Fourth, champions have a strong sense of purpose. They know why they're doing what they're doing. Purpose gives them direction and keeps them motivated, even when things get tough. For example, an athlete might train hard not just to win medals, but to inspire others or to prove to themselves that they can overcome challenges. A business person might work long hours, not just to make money, but to create something that improves people's lives. When you have a strong why, you can endure almost anyhow. Take some time to think about your purpose. Why do you want to achieve your goals? What drives you? Write it down and remind yourself of it regularly. Fifth, champions focus on the process, not just the outcome. It's easy to get caught up in the desire to win, but champions know that success is built on small, consistent actions. They focus on what they can control: their effort, their attitude, and their preparation. They don't waste energy worrying about things they can't change, like the competition or external factors. For example, a tennis player can't control how their opponent plays, but they can control how they train, how they practice their serve, and how they stay calm under pressure. By focusing on the process, champions build habits that lead to success over time. Start by breaking your goal into daily or weekly tasks. Focus on doing those tasks well, and the results will follow. 6. Champions surround themselves with positive influences. The people around you have a big impact on your mindset and your success. Champions know this and choose their company wisely. They surround themselves with people who support their goals, challenge them to be better, and inspire them. They avoid negative influence people who complain, doubt, or discourage. For example, if you want to get fit, spend time with people who exercise regularly and eat healthy. If you want to start a business, connect with entrepreneurs who can offer advice and encouragement. You become like the people you spend the most time with, so choose wisely. 7th, champions practice gratitude and positivity. A positive mindset is a powerful tool. Champions don't ignore challenges or pretend everything is perfect, but they choose to focus on the good. They practice gratitude, which helps them stay motivated and resilient. For example, instead of complaining about a tough workout, they're grateful for the opportunity to improve. Instead of stressing about a competition, they're excited to test their skills. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right, and that makes a big difference. Start a daily gratitude practice. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Over time, this habit will help you stay positive and focused. 8. Champions take care of their bodies and minds. Winning requires energy, focus, and resilience, and these come from a healthy lifestyle. Champions prioritize sleep, nutrition, and exercise. They know that their body is their tool, and they treat it with respect. They also take care of their mental health. They practice mindfulness, meditation, or other techniques to stay calm and focused under pressure. For example, many top athletes use visualization to prepare for competitions. They imagine themselves succeeding, which boosts their confidence and reduces anxiety. Take care of yourself. Eat well, exercise regularly, and make time for relaxation. A healthy body and mind are essential for success. 9th, champions are lifelong learners. They know that there's always room for improvement. They read books, take courses, and seek advice from mentors. They're curious and open to new ideas. For example, even the best athletes in the world work with coaches to refine their skills. Champions also learn from their competitors. They study what works and what doesn't, and they adapt. In life, you never stop learning. Stay curious and never stop growing. 10th, champions give back. They know that success is not just about personal achievement. It's also about making a positive impact on others. Many champions use their success to help others, whether through charity, mentoring, or inspiring others with their story. Giving back not only helps others, but also brings a sense of fulfillment and purpose. For example, after retiring from basketball, Magic Johnson became a successful businessman and philanthropist, using his wealth and influence to support underserved communities. When you achieve success, remember to give back. It's one of the most rewarding things you can do. In conclusion, the psychology of winning is about much more than talent or luck. It's about mindset, habits, and the way you think. Champions set clear goals, practice discipline, embrace failure, find purpose, focus on the process, surround themselves with positive influences, practice gratitude, take care of their bodies and minds, never stop learning, and give back. These principles apply not just to sports but to every area of life. Whether you're an athlete, a student, a professional, or a parent, you can use these lessons to achieve your goals and become a champion in your own right. Remember, success is not a destination, it's a journey. Start today and take one step at a time. You have the power to win.